I think you're going to be very surprised about what it weighs in total at the end. That Ford Ranger Wildtrak tub out there weighs 250 kilos. I'm about to show you a build we've completed on a Ford Ranger Wildtrak for a couple that were very weight conscious because they tow a Caravan as well. So they were conscious about, GCM, they were conscious about the GVM of the car. This is the finished product here. I'll go through this build with you. I think you're going to be very surprised about what it weighs in total at the end in terms of the tray and canopy and difference to that tub. We weighed it all as we went. They were looking at a couple of different manufacturers who to go with. They ended up choosing us because we worked out that we could get them the lightest possible tray and canopy setup for what they wanted because it's all made to order. All right, I'll run you through this one. This is Darren and Christina's Ford Ranger Wildtrak. They've gone with the 1650 long tray, 1400 long canopy, and they just wanted this extra section there, mainly for firewood and stuff. We've actually done some U-deck cladding along here, so that way that's some padding there, so they can throw things in without worrying about damage in the back of the canopy there. They mainly tow a van, so it's all pretty basic. It's mainly for storage, that if they go somewhere and they drop the van, they want to be able to have this run around, chuck firewood and things like that in the back and be able to use it. And once again, making sure it didn't weigh too much. As you can see, we've done 2-pack doors, color match the car with the Sabre orange. It looks unbelievable. The black ties in so well with the guards and all of that. We've got our 240 volt inlet there for our MultiPlus inverter charger. We've got a solar inlet there for a plug-in blanket. So they've got the options plug-in blanket, and they've also got an external solar panel mounted on the roof flush, which is 200 watt as well. They've got a removable Starlink bracket. Coming around the back here, we've got our Nava orange and white lights at the back, and we've got our Polaris constant rear view camera. We've got the stainless capping on top of the gates, that way, same thing, just to protect that from throwing stuff in. This drawer is a full length drawer. They opted to go without the water tank. So that's a full length drawer and table. Looks up like usual, pretty standard there. We've got our sensor relocation, our camera underneath, and we've got our LED auto lamp tail lights that once again they chose. On this side, our flush fall finish as usual. We've mainly got open area for storage. We've got our uni-strut mounting system so that you can mount whatever you like now in the future. We've got an adjustable shelf here, so that goes all the way up, all the way down. We've got our battery system here with our electrical cover. So I'll run you through that battery setup. We've got a MultiPlus 1600, which is a 1300 watt inverter charger. We've got a 30 amp DC to DC charger. While the car's running, that'll be charging that 200 amp hour lithium battery in there. We've gone for the 30 amp DC to DC as opposed to the 50 because they're mainly towing a Caravan, and we want that power also going to the DCDC charger in the Caravan, so we don't suck too much the alternator charger system. We've got 2 solar chargers, one for that fixed panel on the roof showed you before, and another for the plug-in solar. We've got our Starlink power supply, which is our 12 to 30 volt converter, and then we've got our Bluetooth battery monitor. And then we've got a little twin USB socket down here and a power socket there too. And as usual, our stainless catch there for our handle, that's all enclosed so nothing can fall in there. And our Hardkorr orange and white swivel lights, all hooked up to central locking. And you see these sensors here hooked up to the Ranger's door signal. So if you're driving and you leave the door open, it's going to tell you on the dash that you've left your passenger door open. Obviously something the canopy's open. That also hooks up to the factory alarm. So if we were to lock this right now and open that up, the alarm's going to go off. All right, over to the passenger side. So got the Dometic 115 litre upright fridge. It's actually got a removable freezer in it as well. This is the first Dometic fridge that we've used in a build because the customer requested it. And we'll probably be using a bit more of them because they're pretty handy little units. We've got the removable freezer, nice big freezer, removable as well so you can get more fridge space in it. And obviously all shelves adjustable. We've got the digital display here on the side showing you what's going on in the LED lift strip light. Fuse box up here. We've got our Starlink power supply switch, our rear Nava lights, so we've got white and we've got amber. That also is hooked up to reverse, so if this car, they reverse, the white light turns on automatically in reverse. Just a bit more visibility at night. And then we've got our inverter switch there, USB and sockets, and then our Victron Bluetooth battery monitor there. Over here, we've got some compartments. Once again, it's all designed by you guys, so whatever you want goes there. We've got a drop-down removable table here, so that just drops down like that. Got a bit of a surface area. Got a power point in there. Put a little coffee machine there, a little plug one. And then this can also be removed just by doing the locators of that, pulling out or coming back up. And then the strap goes over there to hold that in place. We've got our plug in there for our MultiPlus inverter charger. Handy thing about this, guys, actually happened to me the other week. We had a planned power outage. So I actually ran power from my car inside, ran the fridge, ran the freezer. I've got another little fridge, ran the little ones, humidifier, things like that, all run off the car. So when the power shut off overnight, everything in the house actually kept going. Just handy little feature to have. Just in our under tray toolbox. As usual, guys, hooked up to central locking. We've got our diesel input there, and we've got our compressor. So we've got an ARB single compressor under there. She's an old girl, but she still runs perfectly fine. So that's the ignition's on currently. It's only on when the car's running, hooked up to the main battery. And yeah, that is our under tray toolbox. Other side is just empty with a lock, just more storage. All right, guys, so that was Darren and Christina's Ford Ranger. As we said at the start of the video, that tub with the roll lid, everything, lights, all of it in there, weighing in at 250 kilos. This only weighs about 408. What you have here for 408 kilos compared to the 250 tub, which you could only access from the back, you can't get into. It's got a roller lid on it. You can't put anything tall in it. This is about 10 times the amount of use, even more than that. We've got a 200 amp hour lithium battery system. We've got, you know, the rear drawer, you've got the side boxes, you've got the canopy, the fridge, all that's included in that 400 kilos, guys. So it's only pretty much 150 kilos more. Look what you can get. Being custom made, little things like this floor, that floor is only going to go up to there, only where it needs to. The rest of that is going to be the canopy floor. There's no headboard on this. Another one we always talk about it. The headboard is so much weight, so much space you don't need. You can option things like no water tank, a bit more weight there. Let's get rid of that. You can even go no rear drawer if you want to be even lighter. So yeah, guys, if you want to have the lightest and most practical build on your car, hit up Man of Steel today. And remember to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Keep an eye out for our next video, and we'll see you soon.